Hey y'all, so I just got back from the doctor. And honestly, it is what it is. They told, because I've had painful periods like ever since I started having periods, like ever since I was 13. Like my very first period, like my very first one, I was in 8th grade. It was close to the end of the school year, so it had to be like March, April. And I went to the bathroom because my stomach was hurting, and I was in there for like 2 hours just double over in pain. Like my friends had to come to the bathroom and, bring in like my book bag and stuff like that, and like call my mom, like all kinds of stuff. So I'm not surprised that she told me that I have endometriosis, but truthfully, nothing's changing for me because I already work out 4 times a week. I already do yoga and Pilates. I already swim on Sundays. I don't take medicine because I'm just not a pharmacological girl. That's just not me. I don't feel like when I take ibuprofen, I don't really feel like it does anything, especially when I'm on my period. So I don't do that. I drink tea already. I have heating pads. Like, I do everything that they tell you to do already. I literally do everything that they tell you to do already. So it's like, to really nothing's changing. The only thing that I am going to change is the type of tea. Well, said I was going to do this before I even went to this doctor's appointment, but I've been getting herbs that's like specifically for like womb health and whatnot to drink like while I'm on my period, because my periods are so painful, excuse me. But I was going to do that before I even went to this doctor's appointment, so it doesn't matter. So really nothing's changing. But what I am going to do is, obviously I'm going to educate myself on it, because if I can help somebody else out, cool. Because this is my period, and I'm going to share my period experience to see if you guys have this period experience as well, or something similar, or, we could help each other out, whatever. So my period it lasts 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days. Let's just push it to 4. The first day consists of I cannot eat anything. Like, and I'm the person, like, when I first wake up and you go to the bathroom when you first get up, like, that's when it's like when I see the blood, that's when like my body's like, okay, let's do some BS, essentially. And that's when I'm like, okay, like doubled over in pain and all the symptoms start. Like, once I visually confirm that I'm on my period, it's like, okay, now I'm cramping, and like my cramps are like, in all honesty, my cramps really aren't that bad all of the time, because sometimes my cramps are like a 5 out of 10. Some days they're like a 7 out of 10. Primarily when I was younger, they were like a 7 out of 10. Now, on average, they're like a 5, 6 out of 10. On average. I do have my heating pad. I sleep with my heating pad. I have a portable heating pad. So it's like, if I need to leave the house, I still have a heating pad. What else? If I do eat or drink something, it would be before my stomach will start to cramp. Like, well, not my stomach, before my uterus starts to cramp. And if I do happen to eat something then, by the time my uterus starts to cramp and I'm feeling the cramps, I would just throw it up. Like, I would throw up all day long. Like, I wake up, let's just say I wake up at 8 a.m. Well, I visually confirm my period started at 8 a.m. And I eat something between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. By 9:30, my stomach is going to be, my uterus is going to be cramping and I'm going to be in pain. So by then I'm normally laying down, trying to drink some water, but not drinking too much, because I know that if I eat or drink anything, I'm going to throw up. But it's like, I can't let my body be dehydrated either. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, well, I'm going to just have to throw up because I can't be dehydrated. Like, I'm already not able to really fuel my body how it needs to be fueled during this time. So from 9:30 to about 6-7 p.m., I'm throwing up. If I like the meat, whatever I ate, I already threw it up. If I take one sip of water, maybe 10-15 minutes later, I will throw it up. Like, I literally lay with a garbage can next to my bed all day long, and sometimes it will sit there for 2 days, just because I'm like, the whole second day is just me regathering my strength and putting fuel back into my body. Like, that's just how it is. Let me roll my window down because it's a little steamy. Even if I don't eat or drink anything, it's like I will be throwing up mucus. Like, not, when I say mucus, I don't mean like just hella mucus, but it's like, how your body kind of slightly contains mucus. So it'd be like the slight mucus that's like in my throat or something like that. And then obviously on top of throwing up, when you're on your period, like, your bowel movements are just insane. So it's like I'm battling throwing up and going to the bathroom all day long for one day. This is all just the first day. This is all just the first day. That's it. The second, third, fourth day is real easy breezy. Like, I don't have to lay in bed at all. Like, I can get up, I can go to the store. Everything is, I don't want to call it normal because it's not normal, obviously, but I can do more. Like, I can eat and I can move around and I can drink water. Like, I can do more regular everyday activities. And during my period, like during the time that I'm on my cycle, I intentionally choose to do more yoga and Pilates versus weightlifting, because why am I lifting weights when my uterus is literally trying to kill me? It's not trying to kill me, but that's what it feels like sometimes. But from day 2 and 3, on a scale of 1 to 10, my cramps are like a 3-4. Depending on the day, maybe a 5, maybe, but on average, it's a 3 to 4. Day 3 to 4 is like about the same. Day 4 is normally like just the spotting. It's 4, maybe 5. It may drain out a little bit. The little spotting is drying up. It's over with, whatever. So if your period is similar to that, or you have very similar symptoms to this, let a girl know. Comment your experience down below, because, we're here for each other. We're here for each other. If you want me to go more in depth about like the actual, like what kinds of herbs and teas and things that I do on my period to make it not as miserable, let me know. I will definitely share that with you guys. Other than that, that's my story for the most part. If you want to hear more of my period stories, because man, I got a lot of them. Like, one time I was in Orlando at Disney World with my friends for cheer, and I'm literally in the middle of the park and I throw up everywhere. So I have a lot of these kinds of stories. Of just where my period has put me in not the best situations. Like, obviously it's not ideal. Like, why the hell am I in Orlando? Like, I want to go enjoy Orlando. Meanwhile, I'm literally in the middle of the park throwing up. But that's a story for another time if y'all want to hear it. We could definitely have a story time moment, because I could sit here and talk about my period and just what I go through with it for a nice little minute. So if y'all want a story time on that, let me know. Or just a period story time period, let me know. If you want me to just talk about my period more, or like I said, the things that I do to like manage my symptoms and XYZ, let me know. I did end up getting a little backstory on like my period. Last year I ended up getting a colposcopy, which is I had a polyp on the inside of my uterus. I do have a video of it. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. But it was really small. The procedure didn't feel like much. It just felt like if I was cutting something and I accidentally nipped my finger, but like on the inside of your uterus. That's kind of what it felt like to me. But I think I have a high pain tolerance. I mean, my first tattoo was on my spine, so I would say I have a high pain tolerance because it didn't hurt. But so, and I got that April of 2024. So from April 2024 to August of 2024, my periods, like those little 3 months were wonderful. Like I barely cramped, and if I did, it was like a 1 or a 2 out of 10. Like I didn't feel a thing. I didn't throw up. Like I didn't have any of the symptoms that I normally have on a regular basis. But as soon as August came, from August of 2024 to now, which is May 2025, it's been the same. So I do want to share that piece of information. And before I got my colposcopy, I had to get a ultrasound, and I didn't have any scarring on my uterus, which is amazing. I mean, one of my fallopian tubes is slightly smaller than the other, but I think that's relatively normal, whatever. What else is it that I want to share? What else do I want to share? Oh, this is the one thing, like, for a minute, because I've been having periods now for 10, 11 years, whatever. I didn't start throwing up until maybe 7, 8 years ago. So the throwing up wasn't there when I initially starting having my period and my menstrual cycle and all of that jazz. But the one fear that I genuinely have it's always just kind of sat in my spirit the wrong way. Is like, what if my uterus doesn't work the way that it should? Meaning, like, am I going to be able to have a healthy baby girl, a healthy baby boy? Like, is it going to do what it's meant to do? So I've always wondered, like, even before today, like, this fear has always just sat in my spirit, like, deep inside. It's just like, well, dang, like, is my body going to work the way it was designed to work? So, but I'm always just like, you know what? Like, as long as, I just told myself this on my drive back from the doctor. I said, as long as my babies are conceived out of love, like out of genuine, unconditional love, then, everything will be smooth. They will come out healthy, more than healthy, blessed, beautiful, all of the above. And that's all I can really ask for. So, do I want kids? Yes. How many kids? 2 to 3. Do I plan on having kids now? No. Give me a couple more years. I would say maybe in like 3-4 years. Because by then I'll be 27, 28. Out of school. Whatever. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'll let you know how this womb wellness journey goes, even though not much is really changing, but I'll definitely give you guys an update on that, because I will be starting my period actually, like, either tonight, because honestly, like, for the last, like, day or two, like, my uterus has been cramping a little bit. It's like the pre-cramps to the actual cramps, if you know what I mean, but yeah, so it's like, it's going to start tomorrow. I literally begged yesterday. I'm like, okay, uterus, please wait until after Monday. Because I'm like, I have my doctor's appointment. I'm like, well, she needs to do an exam. Like, she obviously needs to see. 2, my mama made a really, really good home-cooked meal. Like, she made some roast and some greens, some rice. Like, I'm like, I want to eat. Like, I don't want to not be able to eat because my body's just going to throw it up anyway. So I'm really glad that my period waited. Thank you. But it's definitely going to start either tonight, more likely in the morning, because normally it starts when I first wake up versus late at night. But I've definitely been feeling the pre-cramps. But like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on that. If this is you, comment down below. Or if you have something similar, comment down below. If you want to just share your story, comment down, but like anything that has to do with this, just comment down below, because we are here for each other. You are my family, I am your family, and you know, we're here to help. We're just here to help each other, make each other's lives better, make each other's lives easier. So I'm gonna go in the house. I'm gonna give me some of this good cooking. And first of all, lip combo. My skin is looking so good. Like the skin that has peeled off is looking so good. I look like I kind of have vitiligo, which I'm not gonna lie, is kind of cool. Vitiligo itself is not cool, but I think people with vitiligo are so beautiful, because it's like, I don't know what it is about it, but people with vitiligo are just, everyone's beautiful, but like, you know, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. So it's like the way that my nose is looking right now, I'm like low-key obsessed with it, but I'm really ready to get this stuff off of my face. Like, oh, I'm so ready to get this stuff off my face. I'm just so over it. But my skin is looking really good. It's looking really clear. Like, ooh, my chin has not looked that clear in a long time. I'm really ready to see what's underneath my cheeks, but whatever. I'm not gonna lie, this is low-key look though. Like, I'm feeling it with the sun hat, the lip combo, all of it. Yeah, I'm here for it. Whew, but it's hot up in this car. I'm about to get out. Like I said, give me some of these good eats. Get some of this good eats. Y'all already know I'm gonna share my plate with y'all. I'm already gonna share my plate with y'all. If I do end up starting a health kick journey, obviously y'all would be the first to know and first to see meal prep plans, smoothies, juicing, yada yada yada. You know, but I don't. As of right now, I don't plan on doing a health kick, because I feel like I do the best that I can. Oh, another note. From ovulation to period. Wait, I'm saying this right. Wait. Yeah, from ovulation to period, I choose to do like no meat. But from period to ovulation, give me the meats, okay? Like, I forgot. Let me add that in there. So definitely so let's say like period week is day 1. So from period to ovulation, I do meat. So like I'll eat beef. I'll eat beef, chicken, whatever. I just don't eat pork. And then from weeks 2 to 4 or 5, because sometimes it's irregular, I'll do no meat. So let me add that in there. I don't know if that changes anything or not, but I want to be completely transparent. But now I'm about to go get me some of this good roast. Because one thing is, my mom and my granny, boy, they gonna make them a roast, and I love it every time. But I'm gonna see y'all later so y'all can see how good a girl. Ooh, and the cornbread. Yes, because the girl trying to gain some weight. Okay, but I'm finna go in this house, give me some good eats, and I'm gonna check in with y'all later. Y'all, the good eats. We got the greens, and it's the mustard and turnip greens. You already know. We got the roast, the cornbread. Yeah, I got the potato with the carrots. You already know. Eating good. This right here, straight to the booty. This is the kind of meal that goes straight to the thighs and booty, and that's exactly what I need. Put 3-4 pounds in me. We good to go. love me a good video. Love me a good video. I love me a good video. Love me a good video.